Alright, we are back for the final. Hand is decent, could use some more land, but hopefully we'll get there. Definitely not gonna mulligan. Given multi-6 and put the card on top, alright. At least we have enough removal here. That's the good news. Doom Dissenter, okay, sure. Blighted Bat, cool. So if I draw a force land, I could go turn 3 initiate or start finish, turn 4 bat, give it ace, which is a decent move, especially if it pumps the paramount. Huh, interesting. I'm just gonna take it. This could be a bluff. Maybe they want the zombie. In any case, if they have something like, I mean, I'm specifically thinking about +2/+0, the creature comes back onto the battlefield. This is really bad for me, so I'd rather avoid it. I think I guess we could play Blighted Bat and then we get to attack with Paramount. So it's probably slightly better than Initiate. Otherwise I would just have played Initiate, but getting 3 damage in here seems good. And I can just take 3 next turn, it's not a big deal. Like, might just be the white-black zombie mirror. I haven't played 2 pretty weak spell though, so I'm not feeling too bad about that so far. Baneweed Punisher is pretty insane here though. Getting a clean 2 for 1 as we draw Wayward Servant. I guess we'll play Unwavering Initiate and pass the turn. Since we're a little bit mana screwed, now I'm gonna start playing this game a lot more defensively and just make sure I don't die. So if I block like that, I play right into +1/+1 to every creature, +2/+1 to zombies in Oketra's name. So I'd rather avoid such play. I think I'm just gonna block like that, maybe. I'm just gonna block like that. No, sure, no problem. No problem, but I will need some lands at some point. I guess we are better off using Start Finish than playing Wayward Servant here. Looks like if I can just draw a couple of lands I should be fine, and there is like 14 land in those 28 cards, so this is 50% chance. Torment of Venom. Ugh. Yeah. That's pretty bad, not a ton I can do though. Just gonna start and double block the priest or the punisher, whatever it's called. Go down to 8. Could have made a warrior and sacked it, and then, but I'd rather have lose 3 life but have 3 more mana because I will not have time to finish soon. If I draw land I can just kill that with my own torment. Or not, I guess. This is not bad though. I can just make this a 2/1 and then they don't have any good attack. Damn though. This has been a roller coaster of being screwed and flawed. But despite that, you know, we are in the final and we still have a pretty good shot at winning this game, so it's not the worst, but geez. I wish I could draw lands in a little bit Interesting. Just gonna block that. Probably have a random outer pump spell. Or... okay, sure, no problem. Land? Damn it. I mean, this is good, like, I'm gonna start to drain them, but I need a land at some point, you know, in the future. Like, there will be a turn where I will need those lands to cast the Venom, the final reward, and whatnot. Because now if they just play a big creature, and I don't have the lands to use my final reward, I'm gonna be jumping and then dying. Again. Oh, just was that, then I'm gonna block. You can get your 2/2 if you want. Scrounger, annoying. Probably need to Torment of Venom, the Scrounger, and trade with their zombie. I kinda hate that, but like, I know we are gonna gain life of that, but if we just take 2, it's not gonna give us more life later. I mean, I think we just have to make the trade. Sure. Interesting. I guess they are playing around Sandblast. Just gonna trade these. Torment the Scrounger, EOT. They are probably just gonna take 3. And now we are gonna Wayward Servant plus Dauntless Haven. Next turn we can bring back Unwavering Ancient, drain them for 1, or remove something with the game from the game with final reward. Start finish of their own, that's annoying. Not a ton I can do though. I guess we'll trade for the Disposal Mummy, go down to 5. Damn, this game would have been so much easier with a couple lands earlier. And they top deck Fanbearer too. Man. Now I need to finally reward the Fanbearer, I guess. Jeez, this is frustrating because... yeah, when you get like stuck on 3 land and when you can finally come back, you're up and, you know, top deck 3 things in a row and you're like, ugh, come on, man. Oh well, this happens. The good news is that a lot of the cards they played seems a lot weaker than our cards in our deck in general, so it's not as bad as it could be, but now we are drawing lands. And now we'll go down to 1, and even if we reanimate Unwavering, the shit will die, and I don't think there's anything we could have done differently about this game. They've been drawing their second white for the Attendant in the graveyard too. So yeah. Clunky. But I think in general I have a slightly higher power level, so unless I get some other really bad or clunky draws, this should work out better. Feels bad though. Okay, another white-black zombie deck. Feeling pretty good about this matchup. Because I don't think you can get a much better white-black zombie deck. So we'll just submit and hope to draw a good mix of lands and creatures. Nope. The deck says not for today. Ay, 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 ay. I guess we have to keep that hope to draw a white because we are never winning otherwise. Feels bad though because, yeah, we've had a ton of trouble with mana during all the draft, except for game one, I guess. I mean match one. And here it feels like it could be a very good matchup otherwise. Clunky, to say the least. Yeah. Well, don't like that, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. Playing the Bone Slasher first because the one damage I'm missing of this trigger, I will get it by attacking with that for one more. And this uses the mana better, and if I draw a swamp next turn I can go swamp, servant plus rest. Mummy Paramount. I'm gonna attack with both here. They're probably gonna Sandblast the Bone Slasher. And yeah, sure, they can do so. I mean, I'm not gonna not attack with creature just to play around Sandblast. It doesn't make sense here. Sometimes it's play you will make, and it will be the right play to make, but here I don't really mind. I guess no, it plays pretty bad into start finish, so I guess I should not have attack with the Avenger. Yeah, that was stupid. Good news is they don't have start finish, but this was a misplay. They've shown start finish game one, and yeah, it's just not the right move to attack with the Avenger here. Turned out fine for us, but this, this is still a misplay. Yeah. Why would you do that to me? Oh my god. Yeah. So far I've lost 6 damage just to be able to cast my spell. If the encampment was a swamp, the opponent would be at 11, and then we would actually have a decent shot at winning, I think. But here, with them being at 17, it's gonna be almost impossible for the most. Feels bad. Come on. Just gonna attack here. That's lame though. That's really lame. But oh well. I guess I should not be playing encampment. That's the lesson to be learned here. A cursed horde, sure. Alright, good. I can dig that. The thing is, we had to lose 7 of our land and the Torment of Venom, so now we are they can just race us maybe, which is clunky when they've only been playing Rimvol and we've been the attackers. But again, they would be pretty much dead or very close to dead if we had drawn black earlier. Ooh, that's great for us. The fettering mummy a little bit less, but pretty happy about. about this creature. Why is it so painful? Like, just to be able to cast my card, I gave them 6 life and ping myself for 2 so far. That's insane. Yeah, I will attack with both. They will probably chump block, kill the bats, and, you know, it be what it be. Dang it. We've been hit for 6, I mean after this attack. And we are at 6. That is crazy. How is that even a thing? Wretched Camel without any desert, sure. Final reward. So if I want to Torment of Venom, I need to take 1. Ugh. It's the play though. Also, they left 3 mana, so they probably have Sandblast around or Start Finish. Because otherwise casting a Ketra's Attendant is 10 times better than Camel. So unless they forgot about the Attendant, which seems unlikely, they have a 3 mana spell like Sandblast in hand. So I think we'll just pass. Damn though. Nothing. Okay, no start finish is good news. So the plan was to double block them, make them use the ability, and then Torment, but I guess we'll just probably trade here then. Double block, so we kill the Camel no matter what, even if they have Sandblast. If they have +2/+2, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Oh, it's a zombie too. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, which is stupid. Sure. I guess we'll kill that then and go down to 2. But I should have double blocked the Horde. Yeah. Yeah. Was looking at the Camel, did not see the zombie. So this is not the best move all around. We are dead to any +2/+2 spell. It looks like they do have something. Sandblast that, sure. Ooh, they took 3, which is interesting. Time to reflect. Yeah, I mean, I have to deal this 2 damage if I want to get somewhere, so I'll go down to 1, I guess. Damn. Hopefully I can just block here. They use the ability and then I time to reflect and, you know. And then I'm happy, but things could go wrong. However, them being at 3 could mean we have a shot, especially if they think the Minotaur is dying. Looks like I just have another Reinvolve or a Blighted Bat is gonna do the trick. Alright. So I guess being at 2 was not really that helpful. Alright, well, unfortunate. Definitely did not play well around that, because I could be at 3 if I had not used the deadland and if I had double blocked the horde instead of the camel. So there is that. I think there was maybe a way to win that. I mean, having a swamp means the game was an easy win, like brain dead win, you just win easily. And not having the swamp, there might still have been a way. I definitely did not play the end of the match as well as I could have. But this is a classic. You got some very frustrating, a bunch of frustrating, draws in a row with bad mana and stuff, and then you lose focus. And this is something you should avoid. Like if you want to be playing well, this should not affect you in any way. But it's really tough sometimes. So yeah, this happened, but. It was tough, but again, there might have been a way to win the last the final game, or if anything, to not make the block on the camel, which was pretty bad. All right, this was a draft. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to check out things at the Mana Base. There's other content creators out there, and yeah. Also articles, videos, and whatnot. So check that out and see you for another draft next week.